My adventure to the Boston Harbor Island continues. What a great way to finish the month of June in beauty and style right here at Spectacle Island, one of the Boston Harbor Island's crown jewel. Spectacle Island is accessible to the public through the ferry from Wharf North at Gate 5 on the weekend, just like George's Island. This year, the public ferry to the island runs from June 20th to October 14, 2024 for the summer and fall schedules. There is ample time to explore this gorgeous island as summer has just begun. The island is also accessible by private watercraft at the island's marina. Spectacle Island is part of the Boston Harbor Islands National Recreation Area. It is a 114-acre island of the Boston Harbor, 4 miles, about 6.4 kilometers offshore of downtown Boston, Massachusetts. It is a component of the city of Boston. It takes about 30 minutes ferry ride. Spectacle Island opened to the public in June 2006 for use as a recreational area. Like most islands, it offered trails fit for all levels of experience. As the tallest hill on the Boston Harbor Islands, Spectacle Island has 5 miles of hiking trails giving panoramic views of the harbor, the city, and the Boston skyline. Today, it's a public park with a visitor center, a cafe, a swing beach with seasonal lifeguards, and a marina with 38 boat slips for visitors. With its varied history, today, Spectacle Island remains true to its mission and is a beacon of hope for the sustainability of park systems. It is a haven to escape the hectic city life, a getaway of serene splendor to create lifelong memories. The separation of the island, surrounded forever by the waters of the harbor, creates a jewel of discovery, learning, and fun in the very heart of the city of Boston. This is Boston coastal living at its finest. Take care.
It's 12:15 p.m. and I'm currently at Wharf North. Over there, the ferry to Spectacle Island has just arrived for the 12:30 p.m. schedule. Today in particular has been extremely busy with lots of commotions. Earlier, there was a long line of people getting on board for the 12 p.m. schedule to George's Island, one of the Boston Harbor Islands. Better get in line now to be first on the deck for enhanced sightseeing experience. I was able to grab a seat and secure my spot. The ferry will depart in a few minutes once this long line of people has gotten on board.
Reporting the Fort Independence. Fort Independence will be en route to Spectacle Island and Spectacle Island only. Spectacle Island is a part of the National Park System. That being said, there's no alcoholic beverages on the out on the island. If you do have a beverage on the boat, you need to complete it prior to arrival. Spectacle Island is a carry-on, carry-off island, meaning whatever you take to the island has to come back with you when you depart.
We just passed over Logan Airport and moving through Castle Island. It seems like we are crossing paths with the Thompson Island Ferry. Spectacle Island is actually located at the heart of few islands such as Castle Island, Thompson Island, Moon Island, Harbor Islands within Long Island, and Deer Island. Spectacle resides within the center, as if being shielded by these neighboring islands. No wonder it's considered the hidden gem of the Boston Harbor Islands by some. We'll have a few more minutes to go, then arrive at our destination for a 30 minutes ride, close to 7.2 miles. It's 1:03 p.m. and it seems like we are approaching our destination. I can see the visitor center from here.
We have just arrived at Spectacle Island and the ferry is about to return to Long Wharf for the 1:30 p.m. schedule. There are 3 departures per day from Long Wharf and from Spectacle Island respectively. Since there are limited time slots, it's best to plan your visit accordingly so that you won't miss your boat. I also noticed that since I arrived, there have been at least 3 planes flying by, so it's a great place for plane watching if that is your thing. Just don't forget to bring your binoculars. Today, there has been a strong salty breeze as well, shielding from the hot summer days. So, it was worth the visit. I'm going to get inside the visitor center and learn more about the history of this outstanding place. Spectacle Island has a varied history that included farming, a quarantine hospital, a glue factory, resort hotels, and a garbage dump. Throughout its lifetime, Spectacle Island has served many purposes for many different people. The land was originally inhabited by indigenous peoples who have honored and stewarded the island for thousands of years. Prior to European colonization of the area, they primarily used the island seasonally from spring to fall, where they farmed and hunted. When European settlers arrived in Boston in 1630, they noticed the 2 large mounds of land were connected by a sandbar and looked like a pair of spectacles, which is why the land was named Spectacle Island.
(600 AD).
From 600 AD to 1615, Native American tribes used the island for fishing and clamming for thousands of years, until the arrival of the European settlers, who brought diseases that virtually killed all of the native population.
1600.
From 1600s to 1700s, the early European settlers used the island as a source of pasture, timber, and firewood.
1700.
From 1717 to 1729, the island was used as a quarantine hospital for smallpox victims. From 1790 to 1857, the island was home to 2 resort summer hotels that were eventually shut down after officials discovered gambling and brothels.
1800.
From 1857 to 1910, Spectacle Island was home to the wards making plant. including a horse rendering factory that processed as many as 2,000 dead horses a year into glue stock, hair, oil, and bones. From 1800s to 1900s. This marks the industrial era that nearly destroyed the island's natural beauty. From 1912 to 1935, Coleman's grease reclamation plant processes Boston garbage into grease used to manufacture soap. From 1935 to 1959, Spectacle Island remained a garbage dump, bringing 350 tons of waste to the island daily. The dump on Spectacle Island sat exposed, with trash seeping into the harbor. In this time, the island grew by almost 36 acres.
The Big Dig.
From the 1990s to the 2000s,
Spectacle Island underwent environmental remediation when the Big Dig began in Boston in 1992.
More than 28,000 trees, shrubs, vines, and grass were planted.
The Central Artery Tunnel project brought sediment to Spectacle Island to cap off the landfill and turned the island from an abandoned garbage dump to a park.
In June 2006, the island opened to the public as a recreational area.
It's about 4 p.m. and I'm going to catch the 5:30 p.m. schedule back to Long Wharf, which is the last ferry of the day. I have roughly an hour to explore the North Drumlin. I am currently located here and about to climb the hill to explore this dazzling destination, minutes away from the city, but worlds apart. I just passed the picnic area, entering the North Drumlin, an interpretive trail, about 2.5 miles circuit. Here we can have a view of the visitor center and the docking area. The view from here is absolutely stunning. Wow. It is truly the tallest hill in Boston. Here we can have a view of the Logan Airport. Absolutely gorgeous, the view from here. Okay, so from here, I'm going to climb that hill over there just to experiment the view from there after this long walk, and I'm about to wrap up this adventure. Let's go!
the entire city of Boston. It's 4:55 p.m. and I'm back at the visitor center. The boat should arrive shortly. There is the boat. It's just right on time.